Is with us now. Hi Umar, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Let's just wait for 2 to 3 minutes so more people can join us. And meanwhile, I'll just introduce the Hive and you obviously, or here we can just start the session. So basically, the Hive is a co-working facility, and we are one of the biggest brand in Pakistan. We provide shared office space, just like WeWork. We provide facilities in Pakistan, and we are in Karachi, Lahore, and Islamabad. And now one of the biggest, our biggest venture is opening up in Mauve area, G9, Islamabad. So that's for the Hive, and I work with the Hive as a community manager. My name is Eamon, and Umar is with us. Umar, आप अपने आप को खुद इंट्रोड्यूस करा दें because I don't want it to be boring, but Umar has been a brand ambassador and brand manager for like a lot of big companies, RB, Philips. I just read the introduction, you sent it to me. So over to you, Umar. Or the book we are going to discuss is Be a Brand. Who is the writer of the book? If I wasn't building your brand. Hi, Almina, can you hear me? अच्छा ठीक है.
I can hear you just fine.
So there are people who I can see people who have joined us. 1, 2, 3. So Umar, आप introduce करा दें, or the book is Building Brand You, and Umar, over to you. Thank you so much, Umar. You have the book too.
It's a pleasure. Hi Almina, how are you? Thank you for your excitement. My name is Omar Abedin, and I have been working in marketing for about 30 years. I'm an IB graduate from a time before most of the people in this field would have been born. So मुझे पूरी जिंदगी मेरी गुजरी है in practicing marketing. Now, I'm getting a bit of an echo on this. Are you guys getting an echo? Because I'm thinking.
So guys, you can tell in the chat if you guys can hear Umar properly or not, because I can hear Umar properly. Audience,
can you guys hear me? Hold on.
मुझे तो आपकी आवाज सही आ रही है. I think कि audience को भी आ रही होगी. लेकिन if you guys can hear me and tell us in the chat if you can hear us properly. मैं आपकी तरफ अपडेट हो गया.
How about now? Can you guys hear me now?
I can hear you. Let's ask the audience if they can hear us properly. Jessica, if you can tell you can hear us or not. उमर, थोड़ा इको हो रहा है आपकी तरफ. आई थिंक कोई मसला है.
Yeah, this made it worse actually. Never mind. I will deal with the echo at my end and let's get on with it.
So without the headset, I am able to hear you. So see,
okay. Let's just go with that. Right, guys. So I've had the privilege of working in marketing in Pakistan when I started my career, and I then moved to Dubai and the Middle East in the 90s, and from there I went to Canada and the US. And then in 2007, I came back to Dubai. And then in 2017, I finally moved back to Pakistan. So, ये जो किताब है, it's called Building Brand You. And it's a book that I've written based on my 30 years of experience of working with actual brands. And what I've tried to do is to apply this to building your own brand. Okay? So let me just read you a couple of lines from the book, and then we'll launch into a discussion of what the book is about. Over the past 30 years, I've had the privilege of working with some of the finest marketing brains, managing some of the finest brands for some of the finest companies in the world. At the same time, with the arrival of social media, technology, and particularly smartphones, I've come to realize that in today's day, we all have the opportunity to become brands in our own right. Now, what does this mean? This means that we have the opportunity to become differentiated, individualistic, and powerful brands as human beings. You see, some people are saying the voice is echoing slightly.
आपकी तरफ उमर कनेक्शन ठीक है?
जी कनेक्शन मेरा काफी स्ट्रांग है. I'm going to try my wireless headphones now.
Because I am seeing the comments साथ साथ वो और भी लोग कंप्लेन कर रहे हैं कि आवाज का इशू आ रहा है थोड़ा.
जी, how about now?
Now it's better.
Yes, it is much better, right? Because I think because I was talking in.
Guys, if you can tell in the comments. If anyone can tell us in the comments that if they can hear us properly. इब्राहिम अब्दुल्ला आप अगर बता दें आपको आवाज सही आ रही है.
Saud, nice to see you on here.
Because मेरी तरफ तो अब आवाज बेहतर हो गई है. So yeah, let's just start. अगर कोई इशू है तो वो they'll tell us in the comments.
Okay. All right. So this book deals with a phenomenon that I call the personal brand paradox. The personal brand paradox basically says that on the one hand, there are hundreds of millions of people who want to be famous in our world today. Literally hundreds of millions, right? People in China, people in Pakistan, people in Bangladesh, people in Sri Lanka, India. Everyone is competing for the same fame. And the amazing thing is that all of these people think that they're going to be famous someday because of social media, right? So वो ये समझते हैं कि मैं किसी ना किसी दिन किसी ना किसी हरकत की वजह से मैं मशहूर जरूर होऊंगा या होंगी. चाहे वो it could be a face plant that I do at the wrong time. एक शादी पे मैं गई और मुंह के बल गिर गई. And one of my friends recorded it and it went viral. Watch lady face plant in साड़ी. ठीक है, शोहरत मिल गई आपको. या दूसरी तरफ आपने अपनी पूरी जिंदगी गुजारी, एक करियर बनाया और आपको प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ पाकिस्तान ने बुलाया और एक तमगा पहनाया. वो भी एक शोहरत है. The funny thing is, the amazing thing is, every one of us expects that one day I will be famous with hundreds of millions of other people. So how does this work? This is the paradox that I'm talking about. The even more frightening thing is that most of our jobs can be done by someone else. Whatever our job is. It can be done by someone, not even in Pakistan or in our city. It could be done by someone in Sri Lanka or Bangladesh or India or China. Right? If you work in technology, then it's very, very scary. Your job is entirely replaceable by someone else. And most probably that person will do it cheaper than you. Right?
A lot of people can maybe do better than you.
Sorry, आपकी आवाज थोड़ी सी कम आ रही है.
I was just adding to the point कि क्या पता कुछ ऐसे लोग हों जो आपकी जॉब आपसे बेहतर भी कर सकते हैं.
जी, आपसे बेहतर और आपसे सस्ता. So, it is really, really important that you somehow differentiate yourself. You somehow differentiate the brand that is you. Now, the challenge is most of us are commodities. And what is a commodity? A commodity is something that is replaceable. Dal, chawal, anda, roti, right? If someone decides to sell dal for 5 rupees more per pav, most housewives will say, नहीं भाई क्यों? दाल तो दाल होती है ना, और सारी दाल बराबर होती है, right? So how do you create a brand instead of becoming a commodity. On commodity, you have no price control. You're sold on price only. You have to be the cheapest in the market in order to be bought. But if you're a brand, if you're an Apple, can you imagine going to the telephone market, the mobile market, and saying, "Yeah, I will not pay you 3.5 lakhs for the new Apple phone. I'll pay you 1.5 lakhs." क्या
That's
जवाब
not
मिलेगा
going
आपको? जैसे अच्छा जी, जब आपके पास पैसे आ जाए तो वैसे 1.5 लाख रुपए में मेरे पास ये फोन है अगर आपको चाहिए, मगर एप्पल जो आपको पता नहीं जो X12 या जो भी नंबर है अभी जो आपको चाहिए वो आपको इस प्राइस में नहीं मिलेगा. And that's the difference between a brand and a commodity, right? Yes, Almine. So you need to find a USP first, right? So what the process of this book is about helping you to find that unique value proposition or that those differentiating factors that will actually make you stand out. Now, most marketing books will tell you how to do this for an FMCG brand or for a bank or for a service of some kind, but they will not tell you how to do it for yourself. So what I like, honestly, I'm just saying this because I wrote the book, but what I like about this book is that it takes the science of marketing and makes it accessible for the individual. So every individual can sit down and develop what we call a brand identity for themselves and craft it in such a way that it becomes unique. And then it's not just about writing a document that is, a nice piece of paper. It's actually about creating a marketing plan to bring that document to life as well. So now I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. So let's start at the beginning. I have a question for you. Who are you? Have you ever thought about this? ये एक बड़ा फलसफाना सवाल है.
बिल्कुल.
Right? मैं कौन हूँ? मैं इस दुनिया में क्यों आया हूँ? मेरा पर्पस क्या है? मेरा मकसद हयात क्या है? Now, please don't worry if you have not yet discovered your purpose. ठीक है? I'm 50 years old, 50 years young, or 25 years old with 25 years experience. So you can look at it whichever way you want, right? And I have not yet found my purpose. At the end of this discussion, I will introduce you to a concept, a Japanese concept called Ikigai, which I personally love. And we'll talk about what Ikigai means and how you can achieve it. But coming back to the question, who am I? So there are multiple versions of ourselves that we show to the world, right? The first one is, how am I seen by people around me? What is their perception of me? Now this is often an unreal, fake perception that people have. They look at you and they see this polished, good-looking person who's always together, perfectly on point, hair is great, eyebrows are perfect, makeup is done, everything is great. But that's not the real you. That's the you that you show to the world. So then the question is, who are you? What is your real self? What are your values? What is your real personality? If you sit down right now, I challenge you while I'm talking, take 1 minute and take out a paper and pencil or do it on your phone or whatever you're doing. Write down 3 words to describe your values. And what is that? Values are those things you will not compromise on. Because if someone puts a gun to your head and says, I want you to compromise on this value, you will say, no, fine, go ahead and kill me, I'm done. Right? So examples of values are family, friends, faith, whatever your faith, integrity, right? Honesty, always speak the truth. These are values that you will not compromise on. Similarly, your personality doesn't change. You know, they say that your personality is actually locked in stone by the time you're 5 years old. So anyone on this call, it's too late. You can't change your personality. You
But
can change your behavior, but you can't change your personality.
you can groom your personality. I obviously you have experience, but I just wanted to say that you can groom your personality, but हाँ obviously change आप नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन groom तो आप फिर भी कर सकते हैं.
देखिए, grooming एक अलग चीज है. Grooming is cosmetic.
बिल्कुल.
I could have come to this session wearing a sleeveless t-shirt.
बिल्कुल.
And I would have created a whole different impression than I'm doing right now.
बिल्कुल.
ठीक है, आप बैंडाना पहन के आ जाएं, आपकी पर्सनालिटी चेंज हो जाएगी. At least the way that people are seeing you will change, right? So it is the personality of a person, the way that they are reliably going to behave doesn't change. Their behavior can be modified. Okay, so in a particular context, if someone is a very funny person, they love telling jokes, but a mature person knows कि अगर मैं नमाज़े जनाजा में जा रहा हूँ तो मुझे वहाँ मजाक नहीं क्रैक करनी चाहिए, because it's not accurate, it's not appropriate, right? So I have seen people standing at the side of a cupboard and discussing BBC News. Like, really? That's the place you found to discuss BBC? Dua kare. You know, there are people whose lives have been changed by this person's demise. And you're talking about BBC in front of them. So that's what emotional maturity is, right? So we know how to behave appropriately in given situations. And then you have a different place for your family, right? आपके दोस्त आपको एक दूसरी नजर से देखते हैं, खास तौर पे जो आपके बुजुर्ग लोग होते हैं ना, people who are very very close to you know you inside and out. They're the family you choose. Unfortunately, your real family, your blood family, you don't get to choose them. And every family you have a couple of cycles, you have a couple of khalas or chachis or cookies or people who just you can't be in the same room as them because they make you crazy. And yet आप बदतमीजी भी नहीं करके निकल सकते हैं वहां से, क्योंकि उसी खानदान का हिस्सा है ना.
बिल्कुल.
These are all different aspects of who you are. Now, one very interesting quotation is, every action you take either builds your brand or hurts your brand. Every single action you do. One day you decide to come to the office late, that has an impact on your brand. Small, but noticeable. If you come in 3 times late in a week, what do you think is happening to your brand? Your brand is being affected. If you make, careless mistakes in your work, that has an impact in your brand. On the other hand, if you're a business development genius and you go out and get a 500 million rupee account for your business, good for you. That has a very positive effect on your brand, right? You sign a contract with a big company and you put it on LinkedIn, that has a positive effect on your brand. So start thinking about yourself as the chief executive officer of your own brand. At the end of the day, you're not just a CEO. You're also the chief HR officer, the chief marketing officer, the chief financial officer, the chief IT officer, chief communications officer, chief strategy. You are the whole C-suite of your brand. You are responsible for building your brand. No one else is. हमारे यहाँ मसला क्या है, जो हमारे यहाँ 25 साल का जो बच्चा होता है ना, उसको भी हम बच्चा कहते हैं, और कनाडा और यूएस में जो 16 साल का बच्चा होता है उसको हम एडल्ट कहते हैं. और वो 16 साल के बच्चे में अक्सर हमारे 25 साल के बच्चे से ज्यादा मेच्योरिटी और अंडरस्टैंडिंग होती है, क्योंकि हम जॉइंट फैमिली सिस्टम्स में रहते हैं, हम माँ बाप के हमेशा लाडले होते हैं, हमारा कल्चर बिल्कुल अलग है, मगर उसकी वजह से हम ये सोच रहे होते हैं कि कोई और हमारे लिए अच्छे फैसले करेगा. Somebody else will help us to decide our destiny. अब्बू ने बोल दिया बेटा तुम्हें इंजीनियर बनना है, आप बन गए। क्यों? क्योंकि मतलब कुछ ना कुछ तो बनना था ना, चपरासी तो नहीं बन सकते थे, तो आप इंजीनियर बन गए। अच्छा, मेरे मेरे साथ बहुत अजीब सीन है, मैं आपको अपना पर्सनल एग्जांपल देता हूँ। माय फादर इज एन इंजीनियर, माय मदर इज अ डॉक्टर। ठीक है, क्लासिक क्लासिक मतलब जो प्रोटोटिपिकल पाकिस्तानी कॉम्बिनेशन होता है ना, इंजीनियर डॉक्टर। ठीक है जी। अच्छा, जब हम बच्चे बड़े हो रहे थे, आई वाज सपोज टू बी अ डॉक्टर, एंड माय ब्रदर, यंगर ब्रदर सलमान, was supposed to be an engineer, and I did pre-medical, he did pre-engineering. Okay? And guess what happened? I I became an MBA and my brother became an MBA. Neither of us went into any of our chosen professions. Last minute पे हम दोनों ने जो है ना पतली गली पकड़ ली कि भाई कौन किस मुसीबत में पड़ेगा, 10 साल पढ़ना पड़ता है मेडिसिन में, नहीं करना। और भाई ने कह दिया मुझे मैथ्स तो समझ आता नहीं है, तो मैं इंजीनियर कैसे बनूंगा। So we were very fortunate. Our parents did not impose their wishes on us. Otherwise, our lives would have been hell. And actually, one of the things I talk about in the book is that there are some people who have very good jobs, but they are miserable. They are unhappy. They are unsatisfied, unfulfilled, and completely miserable in their lives because they fell into a career. जब ग्रेजुएट हुए उनको वालिद साहब के किसी दोस्त ने कहीं जॉब दिलवा दी, उसी जॉब में वो ग्रो करते रहे, और 3-4 साल में आपको पता है पाकिस्तान में लोग साइलो हो जाते हैं। ओ ये तो बैंकिंग में काम कर सकता है, ये तो सिर्फ फार्मास्यूटिकल में काम कर सकता है, अरे ये लड़की तो सिर्फ कम्युनिकेशन करती है भाई, इसको और कुछ नहीं आता, और ना ही हम इसको और कुछ करने देंगे। तो strangely enough, I have a son, he's 18 years old, Ibrahim. आजकल वो गाड़ी चलाना सीख रहे हैं। So he and I were out on a drive yesterday, and he said, Baba, I have a question for you. And please don't misunderstand my question, but my question is, why has there been so many changes in your career? So I was a bit taken aback, and I said, okay, first of all, thank you for noticing that I have a career, because most kids at the age of 18 don't really know what their parents do. I mean, they might know that baap doctor hai, baap teacher hai, baap professor hai, maa, whatever, dermatologist hai, but they don't really know the details. So he said, please help me to understand your career journey. मैंने कहा भाई बहुत लंबी journey है, 30 साल हो गए, कहता नहीं बताए तो सही। So I explained it to him in this way. I said, when I started out, I told myself that I will never do the same thing 2 days in a row. If I'm doing the same thing tomorrow, there's something wrong with me. Because there's always a new way of doing something, right? And I told him I've worked in marketing my whole life, but I've never worked in marketing in the same industry twice. So my first career in marketing was in Philips, right? So I was selling TVs and radios in 1992. Second, Coleman, which was fast-moving consumer goods. Harpic toilet cleaner हो गया तो Airwick, cherry blossom shoe polish आप लोगों को याद होगा, Mansion floor polish में handle कर रहा था, completely different from TVs, but still marketing. Third job was with Johnson and Johnson. In Johnson and Johnson, I was doing personal care products, women's health, toothbrushes, मतलब is face wash, इस किस्म के products. Again, still marketing, but now I'm in Saudi Arabia, now in Canada. So different consumer, different target, different trade, different everything, but still marketing. So learning the tools of marketing in different contexts. Then I joined a pharmaceutical company in Canada. 3 years of pharmaceutical marketing. Then I came back to Dubai. I worked for an ice cream company as a marketing director. So all the time learning, sharpening the tools of marketing, but in a different context every single time. Then I became a consultant for 4 years. I did a couple of startups. I launched the first battery replacement service for cars in the Middle East. It's called 800 Battery. आज तक चल रही है, अल्लाह का शुक्र है। उसके बाद I joined fintech, financial technology startup called Al Ittihad Credit Bureau. Again, heading marketing and communication. Then I came back to Pakistan, became CEO of a media agency. Media is also part of marketing, but very specialized, right? Then I joined Careem as a marketing director. And now I'm working for Grana as a marketing head, CMO. So my whole life has been about marketing. Now, when you look at it from outside, sometimes it looks like, यार ये बंदा कराची से दुबई गया, दुबई से कराची आया, कराची से दुबई गया, फिर जद्दा गया, फिर टोरंटो, मॉन्ट्रियल गया, फिर टोरंटो गया, फिर दुबई गया, फिर कराची वापस आई. क्या बंदा है यार, 10-15 दफा जॉब चेंज कर चुका है. But yes, but always with the objective of understanding and pursuing excellence in marketing. So now, if after 30 years, if you ask someone who knows me, hey, bhai, what are the things that Omar Abdeen values in his professional life? Most people will say 3, 4, 5 things. First thing they will say, यार ये marketing का पागल है. इससे तुम किसी भी marketing topic पे बात कर लो, ये तुम्हें जवाब दे देगा. पहली चीज. दूसरी चीज वो कहेंगे ये innovation का पागल है. इसको innovation का जुनून है. He wants to do something new all the time, something different, something impossible, something that hasn't been done before. ठीक है. तीसरा वो कहेंगे कि इसको कम्युनिकेशन आती है, इसने 2 किताबें भी लिखी हुई हैं. तो एक तो ये मेरी किताब है. दूसरी मेरी किताब है called Eric the Giant. Eric the Giant is a fantasy fiction novel for young adults. ठीक है. अब मैं वो 10 साल पहले मैंने लिखी थी, and I've been writing Eric the Giant Part 2 for the last 10 years. वो खत्म ही नहीं हो रही है मुझसे, because टाइम ही नहीं मिलता, because you get busy. and वो किताब मैंने लिखनी शुरू की थी जब मेरे बच्चे बहुत छोटे थे, and I used to tell them stories about this character called Eric the Giant, and that story became a book one day. ठीक है. तो ये 3-4 चीजें. दूसरा लोग कहेंगे शायद अल्लाह बेहतर जानता है कि यार he values his family above all else. Because I moved back to Pakistan to be with my parents. In 2016, my brother moved to Canada, and my parents were alone in Karachi. And I begged my parents कि खुदा के वास्ते, मैंने हाथ जोड़े उनसे कि आप आ जाए मेरे पास दुबई में. उन्होंने कहा नहीं बेटा, हमने तो कब्रिस्तान में प्लॉट बुक किया हुआ है, पिछले 30 साल से हम तो यहीं मरेंगे. अब आप आर्ग्यू कर रहे हैं अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ. तो I moved back to Pakistan. मैंने कहा भाई अब देखें, जो what your parents have done for you, no one can do for you. No one can ever replace them. And I said my whole life will have been a waste if I don't believe that when my parents need me, I should not be there. And that's one of my values. That's all. I'm not saying that it's a must for everyone, that everyone has the same situation. It's not like that. So 30 years later, I moved back to the same house that I grew up in. And I'm now sitting on the 3rd floor of that house and talking to you guys. So this is called karma, right? The circle of life. What you throw out there is what comes back to you. So, एक चीज का ख्याल रखें, brand building जो है ना बड़ा long term game. It takes consistency, it takes time. और लोग हमेशा कहते हैं कि यार टाइम नहीं है, मेरे पास प्रेशर है, पैसे चाहिए, पैसे नहीं होंगे तो मैं चल नहीं पाऊंगा. बिल्कुल सही है भाई. बच्चों की स्कूल फीस जानी होती है, किचन में एक्सपेंसेस पूरे करने होते हैं, माँ बाप के मेडिकल एक्सपेंसेस होते हैं, घर का किराया होता है, गाड़ी की पेमेंट्स होती हैं. तो मैं हरगिज ये नहीं कह रहा हूँ कि आप जो है किसी तरीके से अपना ये जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं इनको पूरा करना छोड़ दें और अपनी जस्तजू में निकल जाएं. ये मैं बिल्कुल नहीं कह रहा हूँ. What I am saying is, first of all, decide whether what you're doing today is what you are meant to be doing. If it is not, then at least you now know, I'm here, I want to be here. Now you've identified a gap. And you can put together a marketing plan for yourself. कि जी मुझे यहाँ से अगर यहाँ पहुँचना है, so what are the 5 steps I need to take in order to make that transition, in order to make that journey? ठीक है?
अच्छा उमर, मैं दो कमेंट्स ऐड करना चाह रही हूँ। एक है कि the mentality needs to change here in Pakistan for us to prosper. और एक और है Jessica. Jessica is saying that all my life I have been studying medical and now I am working for a corporate office just because my parents wanted me to choose medical. I think बहुत सारे लोग, और so if you have any comments या कोई advice for these people.
So, okay. So let me ask Jessica a question. Jessica, are you a product or a brand?
Jessica.
I don't know if Jessica is still with us or if she's left, but this is a very important question, Jessica. And if you can please answer in the comments, that'll be great. Product or brand?
Jessica is still watching.
Okay. I don't know
So-
now if she's nervous because I put her on the spot, but let's
She's
see.
saying I am a brand, I guess.
Okay. So tell me the difference between a product and a brand. What is the difference?
Jessica? Product, so if I give the answer which came to my mind when you asked this question, was maybe product is just a commodity that can be replaced very, very easily, and brand is something मतलब जिसको आप बहुत आराम से replace नहीं कर सकते.
So you are 100%.
Maybe
right
my
again.
concept is wrong.
No. You are 100%. You're spot on. So a product is a thing on a shelf, right? Jessica, brand is also made by someone. Trust me. A product is something that exists on a shelf. Okay? You only think about it when you see it. Okay? So for example, आपने चावल लेने, आप जब मार्केट जाती हैं तो आप चावल का फैसला करती हैं, ठीक है? या आपने पीनट्स खरीदने या आमंड्स या कोई और ड्राई फ्रूट आपने खरीदने. So that's a product. And as you're absolutely right, it is easily replaced. And it fights only on price. अगर एक बंदा आमंड बेच रहा है 300 रुपए पाव और उसके पड़ोस में एक और ठेला खड़ा हुआ है जो 220 रुपए पाव बेच रहा है, 220 रुपए वाला दूसरे वाले को तोड़ लेगा, right? So what is a brand? A brand is an idea in the mind. Okay, when you think about that brand, it takes you to 50 different places. So a brand, for example, आप चले मैकडोनल्ड्स का हम एक एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं ना. मैकडोनल्ड्स का अगर आप M कहीं पे देखते हैं तो आपके जहन में क्या क्या आता है? फ्रेंच फ्राइज,
Fries, burger,
क्लीन वॉशरूम्स,
Sundays.
रोनाल्ड मैकडोनल्ड, बच्चों का प्ले एरिया,
Ice.
5, 7, 10 चीजें आती हैं, राइट? तो उसी तरीके से इंसान के बारे में जब आप सोचते हैं, you come to 5, 7 different points if they are a good brand. So for example, मैं आपसे पूछता हूँ, do you guys remember the boxer Muhammad Ali?
बिल्कुल.
Right? Known originally as Cassius Clay, became Muslim. So there was a big controversy in the United States when he became Muslim, when he changed his name, when he won the Olympic gold medal. So when you think about him, you think about that famous song, floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee, Muhammad Ali. 40 साल पुराना, मगर आज तक वो जिंदा है गाना. जहांगीर खान, 5 years, 555 matches undefeated. Greatest player in the history of squash ever. 10 British Opens, 6 World Opens. Now these are all things that I know about one person. So look at yourself. And this is a question again for Jessica. Jessica, what are you known for? What are those attributes that people will identify you for? Creativity, innovation, communication, fantastic dress sense, fashionista, blogger. What is it that you're famous for? Okay, those are the things. And if you're not famous for anything, please don't worry about it. Absolutely don't worry about it. This is not a question of what are you famous for today. The question is, what do you want to be famous for? What do you want to be known for? That's what branding is. That's what building a brand identity does for you. So let's quickly talk about what are some of the benefits of becoming a brand yourself. Because बहुत सारे लोग कहते हैं, यार भाई, put your head down and work. Work like a dog. Work. Itself. Yeah, unfortunately, days are gone. How do you work to communicate? Because there are 1,000 people doing the same work you're doing. And as Eamon said earlier on in the session, they may be doing it better than you. So how do you differentiate yourself? Why do you differentiate yourself? Well, first of all, you make more money if you're a brand. We've already established that. If you're not replaceable, your boss will never think about firing you. In fact, if you try and leave and go somewhere else, boss आपके पैर पड़ जाएगा, भाई ना जा, खुदा के वास्ते मत जा. I'll double your salary. I'll give you a promotion. चलो कंपनी कार भी हम दे देंगे आपको, मत जाए. जिस वक्त आपको पूछना चाहिए कि भाई आप क्यों, पहले क्यों नहीं? You should have done it for me earlier. If you are a stronger brand, if your family and friends know what you stand for. So, for example, I know someone who is known as being the best friend in the world. ये ऐसा बंदा है जिसको आप 3 बजे रात को फोन करेंगे ना, कहेंगे यार मैं किमाड़ी की रोड पे खड़ा हूँ, मेरी गाड़ी खराब हो, गाड़ी में पेट्रोल खत्म हो गया. तो वो बंदा आपको 2 गाड़ियाँ देगा, फिर वो जाएगा पेट्रोल स्टेशन, आपके लिए पेट्रोल की टंकी भरवाएगा और आपके पास किमाड़ी पे आके आपको पेट्रोल दे देगा. That's what he's famous for. What about being the best parent possible? What about being the best husband possible? The best brother, the best son, the best father, the best brother. Like all of these are things that make you more powerful. Your relationships with other people. You have more authentic relationships. If you are happy and satisfied with your life and your career, you have more authentic relationships. And you can be yourself with everyone. So with me, what you see is what you get. मैं जो आपके साथ अभी बात कर रहा हूँ, मैं कल NIC के एक सेशन में बैठा था, मैं इसी तरह बात कर रहा था. मैं आज एक क्लाइंट के साथ बैठा हुआ था, मैं उनके साथ इसी तरह बात कर रहा था. मैं अपनी कंपनी वालों के साथ बैठता हूँ, उनके साथ मेरी इसी तरह गुफ्तगू होती है. There's no change in my personality. There's no change in my values. My brand is pretty well defined. Now I have had the benefit of spending 30 years building my brand. You don't have to do that. Remember, the first 20 years of my life, social media was not a thing. You guys have access to social media from day one. And social media is such a powerful tool for building your own brand. What else? If you are a strong brand, you have more freedom, you have more independence. You're not afraid, yaar, kal ko mujhe job se nikal diya jayega. Because when you are a strong brand, people are reaching out to you all the time. They want to talk to you. They want you to join them. They want you to help them. They want to help you. Because a brand creates something we call pull. It attracts people towards it. You're not a salesman. A salesman has to create push. You understand the difference? You should not have to send your CV anywhere. People should be reaching out to you and saying, भाईजान, हमारी कंपनी में एक अपॉर्चुनिटी है, क्या आप हमारी तरफ आना पसंद करेंगे? And if the answer is yes, by all means, please join us. ठीक है जी? And remember something, brands last longer than commodities. Commodities have no security.
Amar, I have a question. मतलब I comparatively आपका बहुत सारा एक्सपीरियंस है. I am very new in this field. जो ये क्वेश्चन मेरे ख्याल से बहुत सारी ऑडियंस के दिमाग में भी होगा. आप एक कमोडिटी से खुद को ब्रांड बनाने का जो प्रोसेस है, उसमें if there are any tips you would want to add, मतलब कुछ तो होगा ना जो आपको डिफरेंशिएट करेगा. So anything आप बिल्कुल.
let's
So
talk
if you
about it
can,
right now.
mm,
Yeah. Step number 1: know where you stand. So you have to identify your brand today. अब ब्रांड आइडेंटिटी का जो मॉडल इस किताब में आउटलाइन है उसमें 6 चीजें हैं. पहली चीज होती है called a brand capsule. A brand capsule is those 2 or 3 words that people associate with yourself. ठीक है? So Aman, if I were to ask your best friend how they would think about you, what would they say?
they would say Eamon would do anything to help a friend, as you mentioned. और उसके
that's a
अलावा
value.
प्रोफेशन
That's a value. We are asking them to
Yeah.
describe you in 3 words.
hardworking and who I think I'm hardworking. My friend would say that bit careless or bit headstrong. If I want to do something, I would just do it.
Okay. So
That's
let me
what my best
rephrase
friend
the-
would
let-
say.
Let me rephrase the question. When you think about Nike, right? What are the 3 words that come to mind?
Best comfortable footwear ever with a tick on it.
No. Yes, what does that tick stand for? The tick stands for just do it.
Yeah.
That's an attitude. The brand brings that attitude to life. That's why they can do shoes, they can do clothing, they can do accessories. They have a whole lifestyle experience thing going on, right? So what is the brand essence that you want people to know you as, right? The second part of the brand identity is what we call the positioning statement. So positioning statement के भी 4 हिस्से होते हैं. पहला हिस्सा क्या होता है कि आपका टारगेट ऑडियंस कौन है? Who is your target audience? Who are you trying to influence? Is it your boss? Is it the sales? Is it your regional director who is sitting in Dubai? Is it your friends? Is it your family? Who is it you're trying to influence? The second thing is, what is the benefit you're offering to them? And by benefit, we look at 3 types of benefits, right? There's an emotional benefit, there's a functional benefit, and there's a experiential benefit. तो फंक्शनल बेनिफिट ये होता है कि यार मैं जब एमन से बात करता हूँ तो आई कैन अनबर्डन माई सेल्फ एंड I know that she won't talk about me to anyone else. She keeps secrets. That's a functional benefit. She's my confidant. Now the emotional benefit is I feel safe when I'm sharing my innermost secrets with Eman. That's my emotional benefit that Eman offers. But the experiential benefit is Eman is the best friend in the world. Do you see? So there are 3 multiple types of benefits, and you have to decide कि सबसे ज़्यादा पावर कहाँ पे lie करता है. और ये जो है, again in the book there are multiple questionnaires given. There are different types of questions given that you can send to your own friends and family. You can create a Google form and send it to your friends and family and say, भाई इसको anonymously fill कर दो. मुझे I need to know about myself. So it starts with insight. If you don't know yourself, how can you build a brand for yourself? And the problem is that we lie to ourselves all the time. We are kidding ourselves. Nahi, I'm better looking, I'm younger, and I'm thinner than I actually am. ठीक है? Why? Because हमारी ego demand करती है. Our ego demands that we lie to ourselves, right? But if you don't know that you need to lose 20 pounds, how will you lose 20 pounds? If you don't know that your friends think that you're a little crazy, obsessive, compulsive in terms of नहीं यार अगर किसी ने गलती से कुछ किधर गिरा दिया, you have to go and clean it up. चाहे वो किसी और के घर में क्यों ना हो. So that's a behavior that is affecting the way your brand is being seen. So the first thing is consumer insight. और उसके लिए किताब के अंदर there is a tool called a quick take. और quick take में 9 सवाल हैं. What are you selling? What are your symbols and signals? What are your personality traits? What is your reputation? Who loves you the most? What benefit do people get from you? And what is your brand capsule? These are questions that are available in the book, and you need to think about them. Please wake up one morning, bright and early, late night. There are some people who do their best work in the morning, and there are some people who do their best work and best thinking at night. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people. जिसका दिमाग चलना शुरू होता है 10 बजे के रात के बाद, and then I can work till 2, 3, 4 in the morning, no problem. But all my creative work is done at night. So आराम से take a cup of coffee, sit down, and discover yourself. And you'll find that it is a lot harder than you think. Now keep in mind that every brand, every powerful brand has some characteristics. Okay? Number one characteristic is what? It has a zone of authority. That means you know something. अच्छा, Ibrahim भाई पूछ रहे हैं कि how do you measure the ROI of any branding effort? If you're talking about personal branding, the ROI is straightforward. आपकी अगर तनख्वाह बढ़ जाती है तो आपके ROI निकल आया. आपने 1 महीना LinkedIn पे काम किया और आपको जॉब ऑफर मिल गई at double the salary, that's a pretty good ROI. So actually on personal branding, ROI measurement is extremely easy. Let's say that you have currently 500 followers on LinkedIn. After you become active on LinkedIn, you have 1,000 followers. Okay? That is a measure as well. If the number of people on your profile goes from 200 in 90 days to 1,000 in 90 days, that's a measure of ROI. Because that means the effectiveness of your branding is increasing. But ultimately ROI is measured by tankha. How much money do you make? How fulfilled do you feel? How happy are you? How content are you? In the morning when you're getting up for work, are you jumping out of bed and saying, oh yeah, I am so excited about work today because I love what I do? Or are you like, oh my God, I have to go back to the office today, yaar. फिर खबीज मेरा दिमाग खाना शुरू कर देगा. So the ROI measurement on your personal scale goes from qualitative to quantitative. On the qualitative side, happiness, contentment, general feeling of well-being, all of that. And on the is the quantitative side, money. If you're making more money, better contacts, better socialization, all of that, that's your ROI. The second thing of Power Brand is there are some associations that are unique to that brand. So you can argue that Pepsi and Coke are identical products. Okay? Both black beverages, both carbonated, both have been selling for 100 years. But is the Coke brand the same as the Pepsi brand? Absolutely not.
No.
So you could also argue that one accountant who leaves IBA today, or IOBM, or IFLA University, every graduate is the same. All business graduates, but they're not the same. And so the question is, how are you different? And how do you make sure that that differentiation is positively reinforced in your communication with everybody? The last point in terms of personal brand is you have to have emotional connections with people. There was a time when the concept of the brilliant asshole, pardon my French, was very popular in the 90s. You could be a genius and you could be absolutely nasty to everyone. It was okay, but not nowadays. You have to work well with others. You have to get along. You have to be a good team player. And at the same time, if you are not connecting with your target audience authentically, realistically, you're not really doing yourself any favors. Now, there are many examples of personal brands in today's world. We already talked about Muhammad Ali, right? Now, if I tell you who's the greatest soccer player ever, depending on your generation, you might say Pele, you might say Maradona, or you might say, Eamon, who's the greatest soccer player ever?
I'm not a soccer fan. If you ask the same question, cricket ki usme ya baseball mein ya
I understand.
football, so I would have
Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo,
yeah.
right? Maybe Messi, right?
Neo Messi.
But there are only four, 5 people in the world who qualify for the greatest soccer player ever. Now think about the man who invented Apple. क्या नाम था उसका? Steve Jobs. Come on, Eamon. Come on, Eamon. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs. Now, what is he known for? He's known as the creative genius behind Apple. That's it. And he changed the world. Was his personality nice? No. He was not a nice person. He was a very difficult person to work with. But what was he known for? Creativity, innovation, obsession with design. He loved things to be designed beautifully. Right? So you have to decide what it is that you are going to be known for. And this brings me to a very, very important point, which is every brand has to have a purpose. Every brand must have a purpose. If you don't have a purpose, you're in trouble. For great brands to exist, they must have purpose. And now let me explain. If you remember at the very beginning, I mentioned a concept called Ikigai. Ikigai.
There's a book also with this name.
Oh yeah, it's a 1,000-year-old concept. Okay? And the concept of Ikigai is how to have a life worth living. उसके अंदर 4 सर्कल्स उन्होंने बताए. तो पहला सर्कल है कि you do the work that you love. ठीक है? वो काम करें जिससे आपको जुनून है. आपको कपड़ों से इश्क है, आप डिजाइनर बन जाए. आपको फुटबॉल से इश्क है, आप सॉकर प्लेयर बन जाए. आपको क्रिकेट का जुनून है, आप क्रिकेट खेलें. ठीक है? ये एक पहला सर्कल हो गया. जो दूसरा सर्कल है वो है what you are good at. Now when I was a young man, I used to play a lot of squash. I grew up playing in the same squash complex जहाँ जहांगीर खान खेलते थे कश्मीर रोड कराची में. It was called the Jahangir Khan Squash Complex. Before that it was known as the PIA Squash Complex. But I was never good enough to be a world ranking player. I was okay in the Sindh context. Sindh में probably मैं top 20-30 players में था. But now मैं national level तक पहुंच सका और global level पे कभी खेल पाया. ठीक है? So you have to know what your limitations are. But if you, for example, I'm good at marketing, right? And by coincidence, I also love marketing. तो ये 2 मेरे circle complete हो गए. अब तीसरा circle क्या है? What the world needs. दुनिया को इस चीज की जरूरत ही है. अब आप ये कह सकते हैं कि भाई मुझे भंग पीने का बड़ा शौक है. I love भंग. ठीक है? अगर मेरा बस चले तो मैं 24 घंटे भंग पीऊं और बिस्तर पे पड़ा रहा हूं. I am the world's best भंगी. ठीक है? Unfortunately, the world will not pay you to do this, right? या आप कहते हैं जी मुझे पतंगबाजी का बड़ा शौक. I love it. I'm great at it. जब मैं पतंग उड़ाता हूँ पूरा महल्ला निकल आता है देखने के लिए. But the world will not pay you to fly a kite. Unfortunately, right? Sorry, that was actually the 4th point. Does the world need kite flyers? I would argue yes, maybe, but once in a time, once in a while. So the 4th point is the world is willing to pay you for what you want. So इसका जो एक opposite example है कि drug dealer, right? I love dealing drugs because I make a lot of money. I'm really good at dealing drugs. I get paid for dealing drugs. I make a lot of money doing it. But the world doesn't need another drug dealer. So these four circles intersect. और इसके जो बीच में जो एक छोटा सा एक quadrant बनता है, at that point where you're doing what you're good at, you're doing what you love, you're doing what the world needs, and you're doing what the world is willing to pay you for. This intersection is called Ikigai. And in my view, Ikigai is not a destination, it's a journey. I don't think that anyone will ever say, I have gotten closer to my target. And you can actually set four scores for yourself. What I love, what I'm doing right now is 8 out of 10. What I'm good at, I am, let's say, 5 out of 10. I want to get better at it. What the world needs, yes, 7 out of 10. And what I can get paid for, 9 out of 10. And you can actually create a scoring model where you say, I'm getting closer to 40 out of 40. But will you ever achieve 40 out of 40? I don't know. I don't know. I think there's only one person in history who achieved 40 out of 40, and that was the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. He completed the religion and he left. And that was it. वो कहते हैं ना तकमील. So you could say that he achieved Ikigai in his own lifetime. And he did it in such a short period of time. Right? So for me, it's the journey that's important, not the destination. And I have some good news to share with you guys. I finally found a local publisher for building brand use. Oraq Publishing will be publishing my book, Alhamdulillah, in English first, and then we will also be doing an Urdu version of the book, and it will be available in Pakistan, inshallah, in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So I thought, I just found that out today actually. So I just wanted to share that with the viewers as well, that inshallah the book will be available, because I get a lot of requests for the book, but ordering from Amazon and then, having it come to Pakistan is very expensive. $20 की किताब पड़ जाती है. जी.
When I was trying to find the book online कि अगर मुझे मिल जाए तो मैं मंगवा के रख लूँ, I think this was the reason I wasn't able to get it. मुझे like different links मिल रहे थे, लेकिन मुझे समझ नहीं आई थी कि पाकिस्तान में available नहीं थी. So yeah, thank you for telling that कि ये अभी यहाँ पे available नहीं है. I was like, मेरे में मुझे मिल क्यों नहीं रहा? So when I was doing the research, so I read the crux of the book that you sent. उसमें आपने एक statement mention की हुई थी, which I loved, कि every action you take either adds a credit या आपको debit कर देता है आपके personal branding से. So you mentioned your friend Adam said that. तो मुझे वो वाला part बहुत interesting लगा था book का. So yeah. So whenever it is in Pakistan, आप हमें बताइएगा and we'll have it अपने पास भी, or I'll tell the audience as well, because we host the book club every month. So आपके पास जब भी आए, और उसके अलावा आपने जो since you have made the presentation, so if you are still up for making a content, so we'd love to share that with the audience. मैंने कह दिया है, उन्होंने कुछ ने drop भी कर दिया email addresses, और ये मतलब we love to share the content आपकी YouTube channel पे जो भी है, ठीक है. और उसके अलावा if you say, I just said this because almost it's 6, so we'll just wind up. If there are any tips for the audience that you would love to give, because obviously you have the experience, आप घराना के साथ काम कर चुके हैं, आरबी के साथ काम कर चुके हैं, Johnson Phillips. Umar, it's very great to have you. Like, thank you for agreeing to do this book club with us. Or the tips, if there are any tips you.
देखिए टिप्स तो एक चीज का ख्याल रखना, ब्रांड बिल्डिंग is not a short journey, ठीक है ना. It's a lifelong journey. You have to think of yourself as a brand, and you have to think of yourself as the CEO of your brand. And when you are taking any action, please don't be short term. Don't be short term in your thinking. Think about the long term effects of this. कि आज अगर मैं ये पैसे खर्च करूंगा, ये मैं कोर्स करूंगी, ये मैं फलानी जगह एजुकेशन हासिल करूंगा, उससे मुझे आज तो कोई फायदा नहीं है, मगर 5 साल के बाद इसका बहुत मतलब होगा. Think about it in the long term. Make a brand identity for yourself, and then think about how to bring that brand identity to life. Become active on LinkedIn. For goodness sakes, please stop wasting your time on, Jugadu platforms. Come to a professional platform and build a professional brand on LinkedIn in Pakistan. Be known for something. Don't be known for what you are not. Be known for what you are. And I really wish you all the best. Please do connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm very happy to connect with people. I also have a YouTube channel, and obviously I'm also on Instagram. So, if you guys want to stay in touch, please do. I'm happy to help.
Thank you so much, Amar, for hosting this session with us. When we have the physical, when this corona is over and we are back to the physical book clubs, we'd love to have you as a guest because our audience is there or wo zara zyada for being the part of the book club.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please thank everyone at the book club for inviting me. And I look forward to seeing you at the Hive one of these days. Thank you.
Inshallah. Okay. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.